Hi, my name is Samantha. I am an HR director. I rate Paychex Flex at about a 3 out of 5 stars. For more reviews like this, press the link below. Before Paychex Flex, I was using QuickBooks Intuit for all of my HR needs. I decided to transfer from QuickBooks over to Paychex Flex because QuickBooks had a lot of issues as far as loading, a lot of downtime, along with direct deposit limits. That would take about 2 weeks for me to send the application in, for them to review it, and then get back to me to allow me to up my direct deposit limit, which was not working as I was hiring employees into the company. After a lot of thought into multiple softwares, I chose Paychex Flex because they were very responsive with a lot of questions. They allowed me to do a virtual tour where I could play around with the software prior to ever committing to using it. They were always on call anytime I needed them, whether it be 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. They offered to even come down to the site to show me hands on how to use their software versus just trying to do it virtually over the phone, through a computer, anything like that. I felt like I was really being taken care of in the beginning whenever I was searching for the different softwares, and they offered those different options rather than just leaving me hanging to figure it out for myself. To get Paychex up and going, I had initially spoke with a salesperson. I ended up having to get transferred given the size of my business. They all base it on size, 1 to 50 employees, 50 to 100, so on and so forth. So after being transferred a few times, I got with a lovely woman that was very interested in working with us and who offered many different features and got me right where I needed to be as far as what I needed and what I didn't need. I had to offer them all the paperwork for prior payrolls. I had to give them access to the QuickBooks that we had so that way they could integrate everything themselves and I didn't have to do it myself, which was a huge relief given my position. I stay very, very busy. So, not having to integrate everything from one system over to another and them taking the lead on that was a huge selling point for me in the beginning. And also, it made the process so much smoother. Now, after they got the integration all over, there were a few kinks in there where we worked through them. I had to give them information for different things, possibly some information as far as how we run payroll and the dates, how our pay dates work, and everything. But they were very responsive in getting the questions to me getting it back to them, any follow up questions. And everything. As soon as all of that was integrated over, I was free to go ahead and get in there, process payroll, put in time off, do any kind of attendance tracking, accounting, bookkeeping, anything that I needed. That took about 2 to 3 days for them to do that, which was very important to me given the fact that I transferred in the middle of a pay week, which was probably more time consuming than what it should have been given the rush on it. Everything had to be perfect to have everything year to date right there, easily accessible for the pay date that Friday. Anybody who is looking to use Paychex Flex, I would recommend them for any small business for the point of using it for payroll, direct deposit. They also offer live checks. So, any needs that you may have, I do recommend that. However, the only thing that I would say to look out for or to make sure that you are clear on is making sure that they are fully aware of how you are going to process payroll, especially your first payroll, whether it be direct deposit, overnight checks, you have check stock in your office yourself that you're wanting to use, make sure that they are very clear on that because that seems to be a bit of a confusion that we had with our company when we first started is the confusion of how we were going to process payroll that week, which caused a quite a ruckus on it.